Hi guys, welcome. Welcome. Let me know where you're from. Hi, welcome to everyone who's joining. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is an improvised live like they've been in the past 2 weeks or so. I'm just hopping on to speak about a few things. Welcome. Let me know where you're from, how you've been. I think it's been about a week since the last live. So for those of you who follow, let me know how you've been feeling and how your energy has been in the last week or so. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, welcome. Welcome from Sweden. Welcome from Chile. Hi, Celine. Welcome. Okay. So I was just told quickly to hop on. I'm going to I will do a clearing. Yeah, I will do a clearing, but hello from Latvia, welcome. Hello from Denver, Colorado. Hi. I'm going to be speaking about attachments. And how to stay in a space of non-reaction and detachment, and how to clear attachments that don't really serve you for your house of alignments. Hello, welcome from Gran Canaria. Lucky you on holiday. Up and down, lots of triggers, purging. Yeah, lots of purging, guys, lots of purging. Hi, James. Hello, welcome. Starting to have more energy. Okay, Colorado, feeling great today. Okay, wonderful. Welcome. Okay, hello. Yeah, guys, as per usual, let me know how you've been, where you're from, and write to me. Let me know, what is your biggest attachment? What is it that you struggle mostly with when it comes to attachments? Is it expectations? Is it people? Is it materialistic things? What is it that you struggle with more? This is something that's been coming up a lot for the collective, on individual levels, on collective levels. So write in the comments, write to me, what is it that you struggle mostly with when it comes to attachment? Hello from Brazil. Hello from Indiana. Hello, welcome. Yeah, okay, thank you for being here. Other people's expectations of me and letting other people down, dealing with the mother wound deeply right now. Yeah, okay, so guys, when it comes to expectations that others have of us, and with regards to letting people down, okay, let's start from the fact that you cannot let anyone down, because you are not in control of their actions and their emotions. They are in control of their own emotions. So when it comes to having a conversation with someone or saying something with someone, hello, Poland, hello, welcome, having a conversation with someone and you speaking your truth, you're speaking from your heart, you're speaking from a place of compassion and understanding, and it is your truth, and the other person gets upset, let down, angry, whatever. That's not your responsibility. That's not something that you can control. That's not something that has anything to do with you, because it's their emotions, it's their wounds, it's their traumas. It's just a projection onto you. So you cannot take that on you as if it was yours. So just being mindful and aware of that. Okay, boundaries, saying no. Okay, getting things done. Okay, yeah, procrastination. Okay, speaking your truth. Yeah, truth seems to be quite a big one. Hi, Anna. Thank you. Hi, Luna. Thank you for being here. Sending lots of love to you too, guys. So when it comes to really having that attachment to others people's expectations and reactions, it's very, very important to be in a space of, no, actually, I'm in control of my own actions, my own thoughts, my words, my emotions. I cannot control other people. If they're getting upset with me, they are choosing to get upset with me, okay? And you will see, if you start applying this in your relationships, you're going to see the ones that are there for you, who really love you and support you. They might get a bit like, in the beginning, and then they'll be like, oh, actually, you were right, sorry, or whatnot, And the ones who get upset, who get angry, whatnot, those are the vampires. Those are the ones that you actually don't want in your field at all. So it's a good way to actually really discern who is good for us and who really isn't for the highest of alignments. When it comes to attachments in relationships, this is another big one. So what they've been telling me to do is, guys, I'm going to actually do a workshop on releasing attachment. I'm not going to be able to for the next 2 months, so it will most probably be in July, so where I'm going to teach all these things and just ground and anchor a little bit more the things that can come through for it as well. So I'm just going to quickly, briefly touch on relationships as well. Okay, playing small, not stepping into your power. Okay, love from India. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I don't know how far back I am with the comments, guys. Hello. Hi, Rain. Hi. Thank you for being here. In control of thoughts, mind, and body. Okay. Okay, what if it's your own mother? Same boundaries, even more with family members, guys, even more. And they're gonna get upset. They're gonna cry because they're not used to you setting that boundary, but they're gonna come back and be grateful. Remember, guys, if you're not setting a boundary and you're not speaking your truth to the other person, whatever that truth might be for you, you are actually taking a lesson away from them too. So it's not just about you, it's also about them. No one is benefiting from you not setting your boundary and from you not speaking your truth. So even if sometimes it's hard, even if sometimes we don't want to, it's not nice, we don't want someone to be upset with us, but it's their lesson. They are choosing to get upset. Hello from California, hello from Sweden, hello from India. Welcome to everyone. Okay, so what I've been asking is, what have you guys been struggling with the most when it comes to attachments? Is it people, expectations, materialistic things? What is it that you struggle with when it comes to attachments? Okay, so when it comes down to relationships, conscious relationships have healthy attachment. So there's quite a big difference between healthy and unhealthy attachment. There can be healthy attachments, like the attachment a mother has for their daughter, unless they're, like suffocating them or stopping from living their life. Anyway, that would generally be a healthy attachment. The cores that we have with our family members, if it's not toxic relationships, then we can have attachment. Obviously, we care about them. Obviously, we want them to be happy. So there is, obviously healthy attachment. Ideally, you want to be able to release most of the attachment. But anyway, so this is just for the sake of argument. When it comes to relationships, what goes into a relationship? How do you know that the attachment for it's healthy? When both of you are actually grounded, solid individuals, and you're both not necessarily 100% in your power, but you're sure about yourselves. You know where you're going. You know what you're doing. You don't need the other person to be happy. You can be happy in your own space by yourself. Okay. When it comes down to an enmeshed relationship where the one part needs the other to be happy, that's where the problem becomes, and that's where it becomes toxic. That's when there's unhealthy attachment, because as soon as the one breaks away, the other one is like crying or upset or in pain and whatnot, because they feel like what they had that was making them happy is now gone. Okay, so this is just one way to understand and to see how attachment can be unhealthy. And most of our I had very toxic relationships with so much unhealthy attachments in my younger years as well. So it's very normal. We all go through it. We programmed to have these attachments. We're not born to, we're born to be infinite beings of light, but because of society and programming and everything that we get put through, we are in this space of, not being good enough. We need to buy this to feel happy. We need to do this to be happy. We need to lose weight, and we need to have the best car. We need to have the best clothes and whatnot, when actually in reality, you don't need anything. If you can be happy with yourself without really needing anything, then that is when you are going to attract everything. So this is also when it comes in into abundance and into manifestation, into really attracting what it is that is meant for you. Our natural state is of abundance, guys. We're not born inabundant. We're not born, with lack of. Society programs us to be in a space of lack, to needing more, to wanting more. Oh, I'm not going to be happy if I don't have this. I'm not going to be happy if I don't have that. And what does that do? Being in a space of need puts you in a space of lack, because you don't have something and you're not happy if you don't have it, so you feel like you need it to be happy. So that's the opposite of abundance. Then you're gonna reject abundance. You're not going to be able to attract it because you're in a space of lack. So you're attracting even more lack. Okay. Struggling with relationships, job expectations from myself and others. I think to have expectations from yourself is healthy to a certain extent. Obviously, you don't want it to be detrimental. Okay, welcome to everyone who's joining now. Let me know what your biggest struggles are with attachments. Hello from the north. So in peace in my own company. That's wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, yeah. So something else also that's really important is when you're in a space of non-attachment, when you're in a space of non-reaction, when you're in a space of like outward perspective, that's when you can clearly see. That's when your guides can speak to you first thing, because you're not too worried about the past, you're not worried about the future, you're just anchored within the present. So your guides can come through and actually speak to you, and you will be able to understand what they're saying because you are anchored, you're grounded, you're in non-attachment to whatever it is that needs to come through. This is also while a lot of people struggle with getting messages because they have so attached, they're like, I need to speak to my guides, I need to know, I want to know, and this and this. Again, that comes from a space of lack. They're not going to come through to you if you're needy. Does it make sense, guys, where I'm coming from? So being in a space of detachment, and it's not easy, like meditation will help, grounding, anchoring, and things like that. And whenever you feel certain types of emotions, you feel the emotions, but don't get sucked into it. Feel the emotion, but don't react to it. Don't react to the emotion. So you're angry, don't go and punch someone in the face. If you feel like you need to clear it, go for a run, sit in meditation, do something creative. It's okay to feel these emotions. It's okay to feel anger, shame, guilt, pain, resentment. Any light worker who's like, oh, it's all love and light, is not being honest with themselves or with you, because we go through phases. I cry a lot. Like, I go through a lot of phases. I purge a lot. I clear a lot. I release a lot. My stuff, collective stuff, all kinds of stuff, but I've just found a way to do it that is not detrimental to anyone around me, and that is, productive and assisting me in raising my vibration and my frequency. So when we in a space of detachment, we are then able to do these things and see them clearly. And also at the same time, we are able to see all the different and possible timelines that we can walk down. So let's say, we have to make choices and we don't know what to do. We stop, we meditate, we ground, we anchor, the answer will come to us. And it's like that for everything. This is why it's so important to be in a space of detachment, to be in a space of non-attachment to the answer, but also to your life and to what happens in your life, allowing, trusting, surrendering to the divine will, to the universe, to the higher power, knowing that our guides are here. They are helping us. They are here to support us. Obviously, we need to call on them. If you don't call them, they can't help you. There is something that's called the law of non-intervention. So you need to ask them to come and help you, because or else it would be going against your free will. But so I'm going to read a few more questions. Again, this wasn't planned, guys, so I'm not going to stay on for long. But I'll read a few more questions, then I'll go off. I've got actually an interview a little bit later that, so I want to just have dinner and do a few things before that. Okay, differentiating feelings of loneliness and attachment. Processing feelings of loneliness while still appreciating being by yourself. Yeah, I wouldn't see loneliness as a negative thing. Why are you seeing loneliness as something negative? What is the loneliness reminding you of? Is it like some childhood trauma? Is it, I don't know, were you alone as a kid? Did you not have friends? See why you associate the loneliness to something negative, to a negative connotation. Once you figure that out, then you're going to be able to reprogram yourself to see loneliness. Oh, amazing. I'm alone. Beautiful. Hope that helps. Okay. Hello. Welcome to everyone who's joining now. Let me know what your biggest struggle with attachments is. Let go of what is no longer supporting you. That's a little bit vague, but I guess with all the letting go, it does come down to trusting in the divine will and the higher power, and knowing that whatever it is that's coming at us, we can handle it. We don't get given anything that we can't handle, and we pre-contracted all our experiences before coming here. So everything that is happening to us has been, okay, not everything has been pre-contracted, but the lessons have been pre-contracted. So your free will lies between your lessons. So in the choices that you make between the lessons. So if you're in a space of detachment and you're open and you are listening, you go from lesson 1 to lesson B very easily. If you're worrying about the past, the present, the past, the future, and you're not anchored and you're scattered and you're ungrounded, then it's going to be very difficult to get from lesson A to lesson B. You're going to do like that instead of doing like that. This is where your free will lies, in between the lessons that you pre-contracted yourself to experience. It's a pleasure. Thank you for existing. disappointed by relationships. Okay. Again, this comes down to expectations of others. This can sound a little bit cynical, but it's always better to start from a space of having no expectations from others, because in that way we can't really get upset. Obviously, there comes a point where you have certain, I don't want to say enmeshments and connections with people that, you know, you would expect them to, I don't know, be supportive or helpful or whatnot. And then when they're not, then that's when you know the universe is making room for more people that are more in alignment with you at that moment in time. So, yeah. Hello from Guatemala. Welcome. Hello from Berlin, Sweden. Hi, Sky. Can we learn light language, or we need to be selected? You can be anything you ever want to be. You're an infinite being of light, so nothing is unreachable for you. I'm very attracted and attached with the spirituality dimension, founding myself. I don't understand that question. Maybe you can reformulate it. How did I learn I was Pleiadian? This is very interesting. I actually found out when I was about 11 or 12. I saw a video of a lady speaking. So this is now like 2002. This is now 20 years ago. There was a lady speaking, and she said that she was from Pleiades, and I just knew then and there. I just knew. So it's not a very like interesting or dramatic story or whatnot. I knew, and then obviously I started tuning into it later on. But yeah, okay, sovereignty. Okay. No, it's not that some people don't know how to translate light languages. That light language can't be translated into direct English. So this is something that's been coming up. People have been asking me to translate light language. Light language is the language of the soul. First of all, is subjective to every individual who channels. It can come through differently. It cannot be translated. It's impossible. So it's an outward concept for our mind. It's not a language. You can't translate specific. I mean, there's some words that comes through like chakra, karma, and things like that. They do come through in light language as well. So they're similar. But that's because my channel is very integrated in my, human and multidimensional self. But no one knows exactly what they're saying in light language. And if they say that they do that, in my opinion, they're not really being 100% honest. You can get a feeling. You can get an emotion. You can get, I guess, like a sort of context, but it cannot be translated word by word. Okay. It's not wrong to ask for material things. No. Someone is asking me, is it wrong? No, it's not. It's nice to have nice things. I like having nice things. People like having nice things. It's okay to have nice things. The problem is if you can't be happy without them. So there needs to be a detachment from the nice things. You can have them and be happy, but if they take them away from you tomorrow, you still should be happy anyway. Okay. Attachment to internet and social media. Okay. This is also a very subjective one. Again, I believe that everything can be used to your own advantage. Internet is a beautiful tool. You can use it. There's so much information out there. You can learn so much. You can become an expert on anything. What is it they say these days? The keyboard warriors. You can learn so much. It's up to you and your own discernment to really see what is in alignment with you and what isn't. And I released a short video today, which came through to me right this morning as I was in meditation about truth. I knew this, but they were just like, you need to put it out there. So most of the stuff that I speak about, I've known for long. I just get told at specific times to release specific information collectively because it's the right moment, or because, so truth is subjective. Your truth is different from my truth, which is different from someone else's truth. It doesn't make it any more or less real. We are all individuals going through our own experiences and emotions. So it's just important to be in a space of compassion, respect, and empathy towards other people's truths as well. And the same goes for social media. 2 hours for you might be more than enough. For someone else, 4 hours for them might be more than enough. Someone else might not want social media at all. There is no right or wrong answer. When you feel like you can't be happy without it, then it's a problem. If someone takes your phone away from you and you start freaking out, that is a problem. Okay. So it comes down again, like everything with balance. Social media can be a tool. Most of my career is built through social media. I love connecting with you guys. I love the lives. I love knowing where you're all from. And it really makes me feel very close to you. And without this beautiful tool, I couldn't be doing the work at the level that I'm doing it now. So, again, everything in moderation, understanding that this is also a whole other dimension. So if you are doing any kind of energy work and whatnot, I shield and screen all my technology with platinum white light, my phone, my computers, television, mirrors, anything that you can see through that things can have access to through other dimensions. My advice to you would be to put protection around it. Perfectionist, okay. Well, I wouldn't see that, unless you're into OCD, I wouldn't necessarily see that as, a bad thing. But it depends. Again, it all comes back to the attachment, accepting my body. Yeah, I feel you on this one because, being a woman and being bombarded 24/7, growing up, especially in the 90s. Like, I grew up in the 90s, guys. Like, the image of the beautiful woman was Kate Moss and very skinny, and now it's better. Like, I think now it's a lot better for the new generations and whatnot. So I think it takes time and love and nurturing and caring. And something very, very important, this comes down to any kind of attachment, whether it's food, smoking, alcohol, whatever it is. So let's say you were smoking cigarettes, right? You stop. And then all of a sudden you're anxious in the evening, whatever, something goes wrong. You fight with your husband, your wife, you want to have a cigarette. You have it. You have one. Okay. Have it. Be happy that you've had it. Let it go, and then don't smoke again. Not because now you've had it. Now you're guilt tripping yourself. You feel terrible. So now you go and smoke a whole packet. Sorry, guys. That's what keeps you trapped in the attachment and the addiction. So then this goes into addiction, which is a whole other topic as well. Let me know if you want me to make a video on that. I can do that too. So the same with, if your problem is with food or accepting your body or whatnot, don't guilt trip yourself because you didn't go to gym that day and you ate, I don't know, had a carb fest or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So do it, be happy that you've done it, and then don't do it again for a while. If it's smoking, possibly don't do it anymore. But don't guilt trip yourself. The guilt keeps you trapped. The shame keeps you trapped. It's those lower vibrational frequency emotions that keep you trapped in the programming. Okay, so Angela, you stuck. You don't know if you can follow your passion by being a tarot reader, not knowing how I can make money to support myself and move out of my parents' house. So, about 3.5 years ago, I was pregnant, in debt, broke, with no job. Oh, I guess I had like my sort of like, I did do remote healings here and there and whatnot, but I was going through very intense things. And then I started asking my guides and doing things with love, with intention. Listen, it's not easy, especially if you want to go down a spiritual journey. Like, if you are doing it to help collectively and for the right reason, the universe will assist you. My advice to you would be to make practice and work. I worked a lot for free. I gave a lot of free sessions. I did a lot of free work to build my psychic intuition. Like, the third eye is like a muscle. You need to build it up. The more you use it, the better you become with it. So that the money will come once you start sorting out other things and once you come into a good alignment. Our natural state, again, is of abundance. So taking it day by day, step by step, doing small changes to what it is in your life that you feel isn't serving you for the high purpose. And one day you'll wake up and you'll be like, oh wow, actually this is actually working. But it does take patience and time and dedication. So if it's your passion, keep on following it. Keep on following it, because it's eventually it's where your energy, where your passion flows, your energy. There's a saying or something like that. A good way also of understanding and seeing, if something can be a good source of income for you is seeing these 4 things. When you're passionate about something, you're good at it, you can help on a collective level and can make you income. So when you have those 4 things and there's something that matches those 4 things, that's probably the direction you should be going down. Okay, childhood programming, yeah. Childhood programming, trauma, mother and father in a child wound, forgiveness. Forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for your parents, forgiveness for not knowing better at the time, really, 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 really helps. I mean, the childhood wound and the mother and father, all these wounds, they're very vast topics. Yeah, but generally forgiveness, love, reliving the emotions and the situations sometimes really helps as well. But you can always also book for a session with me and I can assist you with that too, because I do a lot of that kind of clearing and timeline clearing and things like that as well. Guys, so for those of you who just joined now, let me know what you struggle with attachments. Hello from Wisconsin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do I work with Proto Akashic? I don't know what Proto is, but I do work in the records, yes. What do I know about Arcturians? There's a lot of them around. They're assisting a lot. I work with them a lot. They work a lot with the blue and purple flames. They have very, very advanced technology, I must say. Yeah, not a particularly vivid sense of humor. They always come through quite serious, but very loving, very caring, very nurturing. Because I do deal with beings all from different sides of the galaxy and different parts and whatnot. And I tend to connect a lot with playful energy and whatnot. The Arcturians are, yeah, it's very technology based and oriented. But yeah, so hello from Singapore. Hello from South Africa. Yeah, I am not South African. I'm Italian, but I have lived here for many years. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can we cancel out known soul contracts similarly to cutting cords? That's a very good question. Thank you, the Wandering Starseed. So, I'm gonna just give me a second. Okay, you can work your way around them. So you can experience them in specific and different ways. So they don't have to necessarily be experienced like it is on the contract, but there is something there that needs to be done. Remember, you agreed on it before coming here. So to answer your question, no. In my opinion, no. But again, there's infinite realms, infinite possibilities, infinite truth. So this is my opinion. Take it or leave it. If it resonates, good. If it doesn't, it's also okay. Ciao, Elena. I don't know how behind I am with the reading, but I'm trying to get through to everyone. And then, yeah, I'm going to finish these last few questions and I'm going to be off. How to be mindful not to fall into attachments at the beginning of romantic relationships. Don't compromise your own work and well-being and things for the other person. So don't leave work early because you want to see them. Finish your work, see them after work. Don't neglect your friends because now you want to spend all your time with your partner. Sorry, it just jumped down to the bottom telling me if I need a moderator for my lives. I don't know, guys. You think I need a moderator for my lives? What does a moderator even do in the lives? Sorry, I'm just going back to the question about... Yo, there's a lot of questions, guys. I'm going to be here until tomorrow. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, not falling. I can't find the question anymore. There you go. Not falling attachment, beginning of a romantic relationship. Yeah. So being rounded and mindful and staying in your own, obviously planning, but not overextending yourself for the other person and vice versa. If it comes, if it's meant to work, it will work. Don't run after them. It's generally when you run after, it doesn't really ever work. And I don't think you need me to tell you that. I think that's quite, so, yeah. So, and having firm boundaries as well really helps. Having firm boundaries. If they're not responding to your message, if they're responding after like 3 days, if that, you'll know, like there's those little signs and things and whatnot that you can feel if someone is invested in you or not. And generally when both sides are invested, then it's easier. When it kind of like settles in, then just being mindful and aware that, you come first, your happiness come first. You cannot be happy with anyone if you're not happy first within yourself. Okay. Sending love back to you. Okay. Okay, I'm going to answer one or two more questions, and then I'm going to go off, guys. Addiction to light language videos. That's fine. Watch all the videos you need to. Your system is going to integrate what is best for you anyway. I will save this live. Yes, I will save it and post it. So if you missed the beginning, it's fine. You will still, I always post everything. I don't hide lives or whatnot. I'll save it and then I'll post it. Communication, expression, throat chakra, creativity. Doing creative things will assist you in communication and expression. And again, boundary work. Videos about addiction. Okay. When you watch videos, you have to burp. That's okay. You're releasing. Okay. Welcome to everyone who's joining now. If you want to let me know what you struggle with and try and respond and assist you all. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Thank you, Divinity Withinity, for that. That was the one I was looking for earlier. What do I think about psychedelics? I will do a video separate on that. Okay. Deliver spirit messages. Yes. My eye color changed. It's a filter. Someone said it also on my YouTube channel. Your eyes have changed. You're upgrading. And then I was like, no, guys, it's just an Instagram filter. My eyes are light, but it's this filter makes them a little bit lighter. So sorry to disappoint you. I'm not mutating into some. I mean, I am, but not to this extent, I guess. What do I know about blue avians? You guys just want to know about aliens, eh? So I generally interact with them when it comes to higher chakra work, so crown and third eye. So up here, soul, star, galactic connection. I haven't personally interacted. I mean, since I started this work, maybe like 10, 15 of them I've interacted with. Some of them were the same ones. They've come through that many times. They come through with specific clients that have specific connection with them. Again, very loving. I think they're doing a lot of research, so it's kind of like they studying us in a way. That's what I perceive when their frequency comes through, but they are obviously also here in assistance. I'm not going to speak about reps. I can do a video about that if that is what you guys want. I don't want to get shadow banned because I'm already shadow banned on my other profile for posting it against thingies. Okay. Okay, so this is very interesting, guys. This came up with me today, actually with a client. Letting go of a twin flame love where the masculine isn't choosing the journey or whatnot. So, when it comes to unions, a lot of people think, oh, it's my twin flame. I'm seeing the signs. The stars are in alignment. The numbers are coming through. Everything is synchronistic. It's like that when it's karmic as well. So sometimes karmic partnerships can be even more intense than what an initial soul flame, twin flame connection would be like, because they need to propel you, they need to activate you, they need to open you, they need to initiate your healing or whatever it is. So I think releasing attachment to that, whoever this person is, whatever the relationship and situation is, and just allowing and trusting and surrendering and knowing that what is meant for you will always find you. You just stay in your alignment, stay in your passion, stay in a space of love. Okay, guys. When I started speaking light language, I just stumble over my English sometimes. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to go off. I'm just quickly skimming through the last few questions. Okay, okay. So thank you to everyone. Remember, even if I wasn't necessarily channeling that much, this video is activating. There's DNA activations throughout it. So you will still be integrating. You will still be clearing. You will still be releasing. No, I don't have a Telegram group. Thank goodness. I already deal with so much so many different means, Telegram, Signal, WhatsApp. I unfortunately don't. Listen, it'll get to a point, guys, where I'm going to get an assistant. I think maybe within the next 6 months or so. And then I will be able to have more platforms for you guys to also interact. But for now, it's still just me. So I can't manage everything so much. But thank you all for being here. Thank you. I love you. I love you so, so much. I see you. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you from my heart to yours. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful rest.